in the chapter Plant Growth and Development. Now, there's a topic plant growth regulators. The plant growth regulators are also called as phytohormones. So, there are certain phytohormones that helps in the growth of the plants. Some of the phytohormones. One is auxin, then comes gibberellin, then comes ethylene, cytokinin, and abscisic acid. Now, amongst these phytohormones, some are growth promoters. So, some of them are growth promoters, whereas some are growth inhibitors, and they can also be both. So, the growth promoter hormones. Growth promoters. Growth promoters are as follows. One is auxin, and second cytokinin, third is gibberellin, and then comes growth inhibitors. Growth inhibitors are abscisic acid, and then comes ethylene. Ethylene comes sometimes as growth inhibitor, but the ethylene can also be a growth promoter. So they come in both the headings, growth promoter, growth inhibitors. Now all these hormones, phytohormones, are derived from some of the other chemical compounds. For example, auxin. If it is auxin, auxin is derived from some of the indole compounds. Indole means there will be two rings, heterocyclic rings like this, and auxin is indole 3 acetic acid. The second is cytokinin, also called as kinetin. This phytohormone is derived from adenine. So adenine we have studied as part of nitrogen bases. Like adenine stands for 6-aminopurine. Like this, cytokinin is derived from adenine. So they have two heterocyclic rings with nitrogen and amino groups. The third type of phytohormone, gibberellic acid, which is also a growth promoter. Gibberellic acid is derived from terpenes. Terpenes or turpentine, they are kind of resins which exudes out of some trees like palm trees, and they are used for varnishing, polishing. This is the structure of gibberellic acid. Then they are derived from compounds like terpenes, which are actually resins that comes out of the some of the trees. Ethylene sometimes, as I told, ethylene sometimes act as a growth promoter, sometimes growth inhibitor. And ethylene is a gas. Ethylene is a gas with this structure. And the last one is the growth inhibiting hormone, that is abscisic acid. Abscisic acid is derived from carotenoids. Carotenoid pigments that gives orange, yellow, red color to the parts of plants. This is the structure of abscisic acid, and these are examples of carotenoid pigment parts. Like you can see the color of these fruits and vegetables. It's due to carotenoids. The introduction of the plant growth regulators or phytohormones.